Hey everybody, Jeff Bromley here from Thingee, and welcome back to Tech Talk, where we're talking about all things digital. Today we're going to talk about Worldwide Developers Conference. Apple recently announced all their cool new things and all new tools that they're going to be giving for developers, as well as new changes that they're going to have to the Apple ecosystem. So everything from the Mac OS to the new iPad OS, to new Watch OS and a whole bunch of other things. But we're going to talk about a few things that we think are really cool and are definitely going to help us out, and some things that are just going to be cool in general. So the first up is Project Catalyst. So Project Catalyst is actually, with a checkbox, is going to allow developers to be able to port their apps from the iPad, or previously known as iOS, over to their Mac. So this will be able to create a really cool ecosystem, allowing for interoperability between the two platforms. This could be cool for our platform iDetail. Imagine having iDetail on your Mac. This could be pretty cool, so stay tuned with that. The next thing is the iPad is now going to run, instead of iOS, which it's been running, it's now going to be running iPad OS. So there's going to be new features that's going to allow developers like us to build specialized features directly for the iPad and for all of the different sizes that they have, from the mini all the way up to the new iPad Pro. So this is going to be pretty cool. So stay tuned and see what's going to be in store for that. So we're checking out all these new tools as soon as Apple announces them and releases them. So we're going to be starting to tinker around with that really soon. The next up, Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch is going to have its own app store. Now you're like, well, why is this a big deal? Well, currently the way that it works is the Apple Watch is paired to your phone. So you get all of your apps by downloading them on your phone, and then it shows up on your watch. Well, what the App Store for the Apple Watch is going to allow people like you to do is have an Apple Watch without having to have a phone. So Android users will actually be able to have the same Apple Watch experience, be able to download apps to their watch, but it'll work independently from having a phone. Currently, right now, it needs the phone to at least get started and have something to pair to, but this will now operate independently. So think about that from, let's say, maybe a clinical trials perspective. It's very expensive for trial administrators to give both of these out, but potentially just to be able to have a watch, that could be pretty cool, to be able to know how many steps a patient is walking every day, to be able to get that patient information and that patient data, as well as survey them, and this to be work independently of anything else. Pretty darn cool. So this is something that we're super excited about. And last but not least, and this is something that the gamers here at Thingee are pretty excited about, is they have just announced for the Apple TV to have Xbox One S and DualShock controllers that will support the Apple TVs. So now you have this gaming system in the form of an Apple TV that can now use actual gaming controllers. So this is going to open up some pretty cool things. We're really excited to see what's going to be able to happen with this, and seeing where they're going to push the Apple TV as far as a gaming platform. I know I'm super excited. So that's all we got for this episode of Tech Talk. So I really appreciate you guys coming and watching for this episode. I'm Jeff Bromley. Thanks for watching.